Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. First of all, let me just say Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you guys are having a good holiday. I know that of myself, I took care of my Christmas stuff. I basically resolved all of that stuff yesterday evening with my brother and his wife. I'm already done with all the Christmas stuff, but obviously a lot of people are going to be taking care of it today. Maybe some people are even taking care of it tomorrow. So whenever you take care of it, I hope things go well for you, and I hope things proceed in the way that you wish, that you desire. Wherever you may be, as long as you celebrate it, Merry Christmas. And yeah, it's the happiest time of the year. And let me tell you something. I will be celebrating the festivities in my own way. I'm going to be doing another stream today, I believe. I believe I'm going to be streaming the Broncos-Rams game, do a watch-along stream. You guys know how it goes. That game is hugely significant to us as Seahawks fans as it regards our pick. So I want to go ahead and live stream it. Broncos-Rams, I think it starts around like 1:30. Should be able to stream the whole thing all the way through. So, yeah, show up, have fun, and hopefully by the end of the day, we're talking about holding on to our top 3 pick. Hopefully. But there's something a little, I don't know if it's bigger, but something more obviously important going on right now. And that has to do with the Seahawks and their chances of making the playoffs. I know some people would argue that us getting a top 3 pick is more important than making the playoffs, but we have both. Whatever. We can do both at the same time. That's what's so cool. So I want to briefly go over some stuff because obviously yesterday's game was a tragedy. Didn't go well. Didn't go terribly, but it certainly didn't go the way we wanted it to. The team lost. The team didn't look particularly good, etc., etc. But we got some Christmas presents yesterday regardless. Yesterday, the games that we needed to go a certain way to help the Seahawks went the right way. The Cowboys won. The Lions lost. The Commanders lost. What we needed, we got in that regard. So here's the headline here. Here's the headline to this little announcement I'm making. Even though the Seahawks lost yesterday, their odds of making the playoffs actually went up by a non-trivial amount. If you go to the 538 machine here, the playoff machine, you can see that the Seahawks playoff odds as of right now sit at 38%. 38%, which is up. So that's how we got a little bit of a hand from these other opponents. And you take a look at it. The team is not playing good right now. There's no doubt about that. The offense is not really playing good now. The defense, they played better these last couple games, but they're still not really playing good. You don't know what they're going to do from game to game. Sometimes it feels like even though they played good in these games, you don't know if they're going to play good in these other games. But you've got 2 home games to close out the year. You've got the Jets at home, and you've got the Rams at home. The Jets are going to be playing Joe Flacco or Chris Streveler or, I don't know. It doesn't look like Mike White's going to be ready. So that game, I'm sorry, but that would be a new low if you lose a must-win game to Chris Streveler or what. I don't even know if his name is Chris. His name might be Jim. His name might be, I don't know. I don't even know what his first name is, but bottom line is, if you lose a must-win game to Streveler at quarterback, that's a new low. And there have been some lows recently. And then in Week 18, you're playing a Rams team that has 800 injuries. They've probably got Baker Mayfield at quarterback. They've got nothing going on. We know they're not going to have Aaron Donald. Losing a must-win game to a team like that Rams team at home would be, I say it again, a new low. And if you take a look at it, if you give the Seahawks the win in those 2 games, the first win gets them over the 50% mark. The second win gets them all the way up to 84%, which is actually much better than it was before this week. Before this week, winning these last 2 games gave us about a 60% chance. So even though we lost, things actually got a lot smoother for us. If we take care of business in these last 2 games, 84%. So let's continue to simplify the problem here. Now, if you look at the slate of games we've got coming up today, Packers-Dolphins is really the only one that affects the Seahawks' playoff odds in any real way. because the Green Bay Packers have an outside chance of running the table and becoming a playoff team because they could get to 9-8 if they win out. So, honestly, today and tomorrow, as far as the Seahawks making the playoffs goes, the only thing that is worth watching is the Packers. We want the Packers to lose. If the Packers lose, then the Seahawks playoff odds shoot up to 90%. 9-0. So very likely it happens at that point. The Packers are eliminated. And if that happens, then we just need one of two things to happen. Either the Commanders need to lose one game. Either game will do, I believe. If you give them the loss to the Browns, they're eliminated. The Seahawks are in. And if they lose to the Cowboys, they are eliminated and the Seahawks are in. Or failing that, let's say the Commanders win both their games. They would then get in. Beat the Browns, beat the Cowboys. Cowboys now have something to play for, by the way. If that happens, then you're just hoping that the Giants find the way to lose out. If that happens, the Giants are eliminated and the Seahawks get in. So, honestly, not looking so bad. So, I can tell you straight up, I don't think the Packers are going to win out. They've got at Miami. Miami's good. They've got a home game against Minnesota. Minnesota, I know maybe they're not killers, but they're finding ways to win, and they're certainly better than this Packers team. And that Packers defense should have no answers for the Vikings offense. And they've got the Lions, who've been playing really well lately, outside of, well, yesterday morning, where they just absolutely crapped the bed. But if that happens, it becomes almost mathematical. It becomes very hard for us not to make the playoffs. Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to say it, it would take a monumental collapse for the Seahawks to not make the playoffs, right? I know we're not playing well. I know things aren't going our way. I know we've gone 1-5 in our last 6 games. But there is a difference between losing to, at least you're losing to Tom Brady and Derek Carr, and, you know, even Sam Darnold is at least an NFL quarterback. If you start losing to guys like Chris Streveler, who, again, is such a no-name, I don't even know if his name is Chris, then that's a different level of collapse. That's like set the whole franchise on fire type collapse. So what I'm trying to say is, honestly, looking at it right now, I kind of expect this team to make the playoffs. And I wouldn't have said that before the events of this weekend. Like, especially if we get clear of today with the Packers dropping this game to the Dolphins. If that happens, at that point, we probably should get in. We would either be very unlucky to not get in, or we would be in the midst of a monstrous collapse that absolutely should get multiple people fired in almost any situation. So, yeah, if you guys want to know where things sit right now, honestly, things sit in a pretty decent place. If we don't make the playoffs, 90% chance it's because we fell on our face so hard, there's no way anybody would want anything to do with seeing this team in the playoffs. I'm sorry, but at a certain point, you do have to do a little something to earn it. And honestly, the way it's going, we'll see what happens when the smoke clears. The way it's going, though, the only way the Seahawks don't make the playoffs is if they embarrass themselves so badly over the next 2 weeks. There's not a single Seahawks fan out there who even cares. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm out of here. Peace out, go Hawks. And look, I'll take a playoff game. That's what I can say about that.